Hello everyone, Ratch Metro 17 Game here, bringing you another episode of RAW Results for December 19th, 2016. If you do like, please leave one and subscribe. But in this one, we start out this week's episode of Raw with JeriKO coming out and cutting a promo on how they tricked everyone and how they're not actually broken up, yada yada yada. It's coming eventually, I hope. I really want to see Jericho and KO fight. Just them on the mic, plus the matches they can put on. Oh man, probably best feud of next year. Because I have a feeling that's going to start sometime next year. Then after that, we have Mick coming out and he shows Jericho the worst thing ever, which is apparently a shark cage. Guess Jericho's afraid of shark cages. Or heights, as Mick put it. But, yeah, Mick comes out, and the shark cage lowers, and, he's like, oh, well, here it is, Jericho. And Mick botches a cheap pop, really easy cheap pop. All he had to do was, oh, the best place is the place that is here, that we're in. And he called Columbus Pittsburgh instead of, the right place. But then, Y2J and Owens complain about the steel cage because Mick made a stipulation on for the Royal Rumble coming up that in the Universal Title match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho will be suspended above the ring in a shark cage, so he can't interfere in the match at all. And we've seen that before in WWE with Paul Ellering, Authors of Pain, and TM61, except Ellering dropped a chain. Yeah, he dropped a chain, and it was put to no use. So I wonder what Jericho's going to drop. Is he going to drop the list? Maybe. Then after that, Jericho gets in the cage and is still complaining. Mick locks it, and Mick is stalling to find the key because Jericho wants out of there. And then Mick says, "Oh, I can't find it. Sorry." And he sends up the cage. But at the end of this segment, he said, "Oh, I'm not gonna make this sign till the Rumble," where he puts his hand up. So it's not gonna raise till the Rumble. Is that what you mean, Mick? And then, yeah. Then after that, we come back from commercial and Y2J is freaking out, hyperventilating, all that. Then, after that, we have an Enzo and Cass segment where they come out, call out Rusev. Rusev comes out, and that leads into the first match of the night, which is Rusev versus Cass. Winner of the match was Rusev by GQ because Cass beat the shit out of Rusev. Rusev gets away by kicking Cass's leg from under him. Then after that, we have Sasha Banks come out and just make a really good speech about her match at ROADBLOCK, her current status, and that the better woman won in all of this, which is Charlotte. I just hope they don't hot potato it anymore, and it can stay on one person for a long amount of time, not just one day. But then after that, Sasha invited Charlotte to congratulate her. Instead of Charlotte coming out, Nia Jax came out to start their feud that everyone's been rumoring over the past couple months and month and a half. And Nia just stares down Sasha, says, "Oh, you're not better than anyone, blah, blah, blah." Then she sends a message to the entire women's division and Sasha by attacking Sasha. Then after that, we have Cedric Alexander walking in the back with his girlfriend, Alicia Fox. Then we have a Shesaro and Mick segment trying to stop Braun Strowman. Braun's mad about how Zayn won, and he didn't know, I'm pretty sure he didn't know about the stupid stipulation where if Zayn survived, then he won instantly. That was really dumb. Then after that, we had the second match of the night, which was Cedric Alexander versus Noam Darr. Cedric Alexander got revenge on Noam Darr from the first time. Cedric Alexander won, and Noam Darr cuts a very good heelish promo after the match, stating on how he wants Alicia Fox for Christmas and how he wants to stick it in her, you know. Then we go to the New Day walking in the back. Then we come back from commercial. They come out, cut a promo. It's like, oh, we wouldn't be this great if we didn't lose them. Yada yada. People wouldn't be this great if they didn't lose it this many times. Yada yada. Then Shesaro come out and cut a promo. And Sheamus tries to do a New Day style promo where they go, aww, wherever the place is. But that didn't work out at all. Cesaro was sick of it instantly. Then, Kofi says, you know what, hold up. We want to congratulate Cesaro for winning the tag team titles all by himself. And then Cesaro gets pissed at that. Cesaro and Sheamus argue. And then they go into the ring. And then the club comes out. I'm really hoping this leads to a club title reign. I am hoping to God, because they've been, in my opinion, they've been treated with they haven't been treated with the most respect, or not as much respect as they did in Japan, because in Japan they're just really famous. I think they were tag team, they had tag team gold. I know they did, but they had tag team gold. They were treated with so much respect. They were so over, and if WWE just pushes them a little, all the fans that know where they came from and everything will just love that, just like me. Then, Club calls Cesaro, and New Day, nerds. Then the shitty stars come out and try to get everyone to go to Puerto Rico. Really don't like the shitty stars, but whatever. Gonna have to deal with them, right? Then, after that leads, everyone brawls to end the segment, and then we come back from commercial, which leads into match 3 of the night, which was Cesaro and New Day versus Shitty Stars in the Club. To end the match, we had Gallows kick Sheamus, Big E take out Gallows, Anderson take out Big E, Cesaro takes out Anderson, then puts what the fuck is that? Oh, puts him in a sharpshooter. Then the winners of the match were Cesaro and the New Day. Then after that, we have Enzo and Cass segment. Enzo and Cass plan to go out, have a good night out, and then Enzo gets a letter. He thinks it's going to be Enzo and Cass's raise, but it's actually a letter on sensitivity therapy that he needs to attend right now. Then Cass leaves Enzo and says, sorry, Zo, but you gotta go. Then after that, we have Neville come out and cut a promo on why he did it and everything. Then Swan comes out and asks why. Come on, man. He tries to be friendly. He's like, come on, man, I knew you ever since Japan, yada yada. And then, after that, we have, Rich Swann heads down to the ring trying to talk sense into Neville. Brian comes out and, he agrees with Neville. He's like, oh man, I agree with you on this and that and yada yada. Then him and Brian, Neville and Brian proceed to attack Swan, and they do. Then TJP comes out, tries to help Swan, but instantly gets taken down by Neville. Then, after Neville leaves, Brian Kendrick just pours salt into the wound by attacking everyone once again while Neville leaves. So he's just kicking them while they're down. Then after that was the sensitivity therapy segment with Enzo, Jinder Mahal, Bo Dallas, Bob Backlund, and Darren Young. The only funny part about this, excuse me, was Enzo and just how he took in the whole thing, because Enzo was first up since he was standing, and he announces himself as Enzo does. I'm a certified G, yada yada yada, Then therapist asks him to take a seat. Enzo takes a seat. Jinder announces himself, and then the therapist asks, "How do you spell that?" Enzo yells, "Soft." Man, I love Enzo. I really hope they get a tag title shot sometime in the future. I really want them to be champion. But yeah. Then after that, we had match 4 of the night, Titus O'Neil versus Sin Cara. This match didn't mean shit because it was just stomping ground for Strowman. And Strowman came out and annihilated everybody. Then Mick Foley tried to come out and calm down. Braun is like, "It's okay, Braun, it's okay, I'll get you him next week." Braun said, "No, I said or else." And Braun throws Sin Cara off the stage onto the Christmas platform. Then after that, we had a JeriKO segment. Then we go to commercial. We go to commercial. Then we have Charlotte come out and declare her victory against Sasha. She also brags how she's the Iron Woman. Then Bayley comes out, so that's going to start their feud for the title. And hopefully, end at WrestleMania with a happy ending for Bayley. Then we go back to the sensitivity therapy thing with Enzo. Enzo makes fun of Jinder. Jinder says Enzo has little man syndrome, where he thinks he's bigger than everyone else, yada yada. Then after that, Enzo talks to the therapist and tries to get in on that, sex and stuff. Then, after that, therapist leaves. Enzo turns around, sees Rusev and Jinder blocking all doors. Rusev and Jinder proceed to beat down Enzo. Then, Rusev holds up Enzo, and Lana proceeds to slap him. Then Enzo just puts him right through the table. Then after that, we had match 6 of the night, which was JeriKO versus Rollins and Reigns. JeriKO, this match is a really good match to end the night. JeriKO tried to leave midpoint. Reigns and Rollins got him back in. And the winners were Rollins and Reigns, due to Strowman being mad and killing everyone. Because Strowman came out, attacked Roman, they went in, and then attacked everyone else, besides KO and Jericho. So, he just attacked Roman and Seth. So, not everyone else, but Roman and Seth. And then, JeriKO were the ones to send Seth back in the ring and feed the meat to the wolves. So, Braun, I really hope this leads into a title reign for Braun, because I think he'd be a fantastic United States champion, especially because he attacked Reigns first. Reigns has a legitimate claim to be mad at him, and I just think that'd be a great feud. But, really good episode of Raw. It was watchable. As always, it wasn't horrible, but it was really good. Really liked it. And, But, guys, if you did like it and want to see more, please subscribe. That link is down below. Also, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. All those links down below. And if you want to see the rest of the episodes, click the playlist link button somewhere on the screen at the end of the video, or down below in the description. And as always, have a nice day. Subscribe if you're not. And I'll see y'all in the next one.